We live in a world facing complex, interconnected challenges. Climate change, inequality, misinformation and conflict test our democracies and our ability to listen, learn and act together. As societies become more polarised, dialogue gives way to division. At the same time, democratic spaces shrink and the values that sustain them are questioned. Now, more than ever, we need spaces for dialogue, participation, cooperation and hope.
What brings us together is our concern that we want to ensure quality global education that opens people's eyes to the causes of injustice, local and global, and encourage us to get involved to learn how to change. And that is global education.
The Global Education Network Europe, GENE, brings together ministries and agencies with national responsibility for global and development education in 25 European countries. Through policy learning, dialogue and cooperation, GENE strengthens global education across Europe, in solidarity with peoples worldwide. At GENE's 20th anniversary, an 18-month participatory process was launched to co-create the European Declaration on Global Education to 2050. Hundreds of voices from ministries, educators, civil society, youth, academia and international partners came together to imagine the future of global education. The declaration sets out a shared vision that by 2050, everyone in Europe will have access to quality global education, grounded in democratic values, human rights and solidarity. The process leading to the declaration was built on dialogue across countries, languages and perspectives, including voices of global critical friends from Africa, Asia-Pacific and Americas. Parallel dialogues explored leadership, participation and inclusion. Ownership came from the many, not the few. Through these exchanges, a joint vision and a set of commitments emerged. Commitments to strengthen policy, deepen practice and connect the local to the global.
The process was really amazing. It was very inclusive. You mentioned the policymakers, but I think that what was even more important is to have the civil society organizations, the local authorities, academia, youth-led organizations being part of the whole discussion and exchanges. And very often the quality of the consultation process is much more important or equally important as the document itself.
Dublin Declaration includes diverse perspectives and reflects diverse voices. So we are in this context right now where either we really start to work together as global citizens, looking at planetary issues, or we perish. And with this sense of urgency, I think we are moving into the future. But it is only in 2050 that we will know whether our determinations made today were real and authentic.
Since its adoption, the Declaration has inspired progress in Europe and beyond. It informs national strategies, guides funding and evaluation, and supports international cooperation. Partners from Africa, Asia-Pacific, Latin America and Caribbean are engaging with the Declaration as a shared framework for dialogue.
It has really, really warmed my heart to hear ethics and empathy and really taking values-based education seriously being at the forefront of the conversations that I've heard so far.
The challenge now is to engage those not yet part of this journey, to reach across divides and strengthen democracy through education that connects, not separates. Because global education is not only about learning about and for the world, it is about learning with the world.